God, what's going on today, guys? Alrighty, today is going to be a little follow-up video, because I told you guys that I would make a follow-up video to the video that I posted a little over a week ago about having ADHD on RuneScape. Oh boy! And I ended up getting quite a lot of feedback from a lot of people. I ended up getting quite a bit of interesting comments from you people. As always, thank you so much for commenting on my videos. A lot of you people commented on my video. A lot of you people tweeted me and also sent me some Facebook messages. And then also on my Discord as well, a few of you people asked some interesting, or had some interesting comments as well. In the end of this video, I'm actually going to be going over some questions that quite a few of you guys have asked me on my Discord channel. Kind of like, in a way, ask NightmareRH so many long ago. Anyways, okay, so a follow-up video to the video that I made last week, RuneScape, you have ADHD if you play RuneScape, or RuneScape gave me ADHD. I don't really think RuneScape gave you ADHD. ADHD is really something that you've pretty much always had since you were a little kid, but obviously playing RuneScape and the marketing strategies that has been designed by the Jagex Corporation has made RuneScape pretty much fuel a person's ADHD. Firstly, if you ask the god of the internet, or rather Google, which is actually pretty interesting, how long does it take to get 99 in RuneScape? This would take you 400 to 500 hours to get all the way to level 99, depending on where you are, training, what tasks you are doing, if you're using a cannon, etc., etc. Runecrafting is another really low skill. In fact, the second lowest skill in the game. So I think this question is not obviously for every 99, because obviously getting 99 cooking does not take you 400 fucking hours. Woo! And also getting 99 fletching doesn't take you 400 hours as well. Same thing with thieving as well. But one of these slower type skills, I mean, there are skills out there like runecrafting that could take you a tremendous amount of time. However, new things have been added, like, the runecrafting minigame, Guardians of the Galaxy? No, that's a fucking movie. Yeah. Rift of the Guardians. There we go. Rift of the Guardians. Oh, boy. Otherwise, yeah, I should really train my runecrafting level eventually using that minigame, but still. I highly doubt that there are skills left on old school RuneScape, or rather, even RS3, that will take you 4 hours to get to 99. But let's go ahead and say, on average, it takes anywhere between 50 to maybe 100 hours to get one of these little puppy dogs to level 99. That's a long time if you really think about it, considering the fact that there are, I think, 24 99s in old school RuneScape, 26 or 24. Regardless, it takes a while to level 99, so obviously someone with ADHD, it kind of really works well, because if you think about it, it takes you maybe a minute to fletch an entire inventory of crossbows, or string an entire inventory. You can be doing other stuff. But to really go over a follow-up video on the previous video that I made, yeah, it's kind of really incredible if you actually think about how RuneScape is really built and also marketed. It does appeal to people with ADHD that have to multitask. Obviously, someone that doesn't, I don't want to say suffer, because I feel like I don't suffer with my ADHD. I use it for my advantage. I am a multitasking fucking machine. I multitask. Damn, I wish I had more arms, so then I can jerk myself off and do a lot more things at once. But still, I don't really think it's suffering with ADHD. It's more so just using ADHD to play RuneScape. And also, if you have OCD as well, I have a little bit of OCD as well too. That's why my bank, I don't like using bank tabs, because my brain gets very angry if I see other bank tabs. I like everything to be in one bank tab, so I can scroll all the way down and up. It's more simpler for me. But RuneScape is really one of those games where it appeals to a lot of different people with a lot of different characteristics. Maybe that's a better word than mental disorders such as ADHD, obsessive compulsive disorder, or rather even maybe anxiety disorder as well. But regardless, I think that if you are a high-performing RuneScape player, and I'm talking about a no-shit, high-maintenance RuneScape player, you play RuneScape down to the T, you definitely have ADHD and you definitely have OCD. Because one of my good friends, I can tell you that he definitely does not have ADHD, and he fucking hates RuneScape. Wait a second. Why do I have to wait like a minute to pretty much like cook this inventory of shrimp? Wait a minute. I gotta fucking spend like an hour to get to like level 40 attack? Fuck this! Fuck this in the ass! He doesn't get it. It doesn't appeal to him. And it doesn't appeal to him because he's just not built like that. However, me personally, I love the ability to do shit on my phone. I love the ability to squeeze my stress ball like my nutsack. And I also love the ability to do other shit on my laptop, watch a movie, play RuneScape, level some stats, gain some EXP. I like the ability how I can play this game and also do other things at once. And also RuneScape Mobile has now made us being able to take a shit and also play RuneScape at the same time. But yeah, for the overall follow-up for the previous video that I made, if you are a god at playing RuneScape, you definitely have some type of mental disorder. Woo-wee! I mean, it's not a bad thing. Or maybe it is. Alright, my friends, but otherwise in a couple days I'll be making another old school RuneScape GP money-making method, which will be fairly interesting. And this Saturday, I'm actually going to be starting a new series. It's going to be a really good series. I'm really looking forward to it. It involves doing a lot of interviews with quite a few content creators out there. And I'm really excited, so I'm going to be posting more about that on Sunday. But otherwise, for those of you guys that don't know, I created a public Discord server for friends, people in my old school RuneScape clan, people who watch my videos and just want to socialize with me. I'm very active on there. The invite link is down below in the bung bar, but I created a channel on my server called Ask NightmareRH, and I want to interact a little more with you people. And I asked you guys to leave some Q&A type questions, some dirty little comments, some interesting ones, kind of like Ask NightmareRH at yahoo.com on my vlogging channel a very, very long time ago. And right now I want to read some off. Let's see. First one. Where are you? Ah, there we go. And as you see, I made a Ask NightmareRH channel. Let's see. What other games do you play? Is there a game that comes close to having the same amount of playtime as RuneScape? Auroras? I think that's how you pronounce your name. Alright, so what other games do I play? Well, let me go ahead and first off by saying that on my Steam account, Old School RuneScape is the most played game. I think I have like 1,500 hours, let alone the most game that I've ever played in my life would be RuneScape. So, is there any other game that comes close to having the same amount of hours as RuneScape? That's a hard fuck no. What other games do I do play for mobile games? I play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes still. I've been playing that since late 2015. I do play a lot of 7 Days to Die. I play a lot of Resident Evil games, but for the vast majority of the time, I just play RuneScape. I mean, RuneScape is my thing. It's crazy. Hopefully that answers your question. Next question. Did you ever clean the toilet in the house of God? The answer is no. I actually didn't. I had diarrhea one time at church when I was a kid, and I just ran out of there, and some old fart knocker usher went in there, and he cleaned it for me. Plus, I also promised God that I'd clean the house toilet if I didn't die in my staking video, but that obviously didn't happen. Final question. How much wood... Oh, boy. How much wood... How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? RS username, you love this D. Also follow-up question, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. I feel like that's a trick question, kind of like, what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? Let's see. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood? I know there's an answer to that somewhere. But I'm just going to say enough wood until the beaver or woodchuck needs to go to the dentist. And if a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes, because there's always something around to hear it. Other trees are living things, too. So it could be classified as someone, maybe. Maybe I just fucked that up completely. Alright, my awesome and sexy little people, as always, please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in a couple days with a new RuneScape video. Bye!